Welcome back to The Workplace. This is episode 12, the final episode of the season. And today we're talking about something bigger than career, bigger than calling, bigger than promotion: legacy.
Because your job may change, your title may change, your season may change, but your legacy is eternal.
Let's start with this truth. Legacy is not what you leave for people, it's what you leave in people. It's the impact you make, the seeds you plant, the character you model, the faith you carry, the love you show.
Legacy is not measured by applause. It's measured by influence, by the people who are better because you were there, by the culture that shifted because you stood firm, by the light that remained because you refused to dim.
Let's talk about Daniel. Daniel served under multiple kings, multiple administrations, multiple cultures. But every time he left a season, he left a legacy of excellence, a legacy of integrity, a legacy of faithfulness.
Daniel didn't just survive Babylon, he shaped it, not by force, not by position, but by consistency. Legacy is built one faithful day at a time.
Some of you think legacy requires a platform, a title, a leadership role. But legacy is built in the unseen moments, the quiet decisions, the private sacrifices, the everyday faithfulness.
Jesus changed the world with 12 people, not a corporation. Paul built the early church through conversations, tents, and tables. Joseph saved nations through administration and stewardship. Legacy is not loud, it's lasting.
Let's talk about relationships. Because the greatest legacy you will ever leave is the people you pour into. The coworker you encouraged, the intern you mentored, the leader you honored, the person you prayed for quietly, the team you lifted when they were discouraged.
People may forget your accomplishments, but they will never forget how you made them feel. They will never forget the peace you carried. They will never forget the light you brought into dark rooms. Legacy is relational.
Let's talk about eternity. Because legacy is not just about impact, it's about purpose. Colossians says, "Walk in wisdom toward outsiders. Let your speech be seasoned with grace." That means your workplace is not just where you work, it's where you witness.
Your legacy is not your resume. It's your reflection of Christ. It's the spiritual fingerprints you leave on every environment God assigns you to. Legacy is living with eternity in mind.
Here's the truth. You may never know the full impact of your life at work. You may never see the seeds you planted grow. You may never hear the stories of the people you influenced. But heaven sees it. Heaven records it. Heaven rewards it.
And when your season ends, when God moves you, promotes you, or shifts you, your legacy will remain. Because legacy is not about how long you stayed, but how deeply you impacted.
This is how you leave a legacy at work.
Your workplace was never just a job. It was an assignment. Your influence was never accidental. It was intentional. Your presence was never random. It was strategic. You were sent there. You were placed there. You were planted there. And now, you leave a legacy there. This is the workplace, and this is how you live a life that outlasts you.
You've been listening to The Workplace with Darian and Bella, where faith meets real life. Thank you for walking through all 12 episodes of this season. If this series transformed you, share it with someone who needs discipleship for their work life. We'll see you in the next series.